I recently read some skeptics that say that passive income isn't possible. You have to keep working at it even if you get a little passive income going. But I'm going to show you in this video today exactly how I'm using tools like Perplexity and ChatGPT to generate cash every day at 6 p.m. No fluff. This is real. I'm talking about a full automation system that'll keep running without us once it's built. And the best part is this is not going to take long to set up. We're starting off with a clear goal in mind, and I'm going to walk you through how to get there fast today. And for everybody who leaves a comment down below this video, I'm going to send you a link to the blueprint so that you can just download it, put it into your free account on make.com, and start off way ahead of the game. All I ask you to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below so that I know you want it, and I'll send you a link to this automation. So here's the deal. I've been an affiliate for a financial trading platform for years. They pay me a percentage of the trading fees for any trader that I refer. So of course, I don't control who signs up or who trades, but I do control the content that brings them in. And that's where this artificial intelligence and the automations are going to come in. I can't tell people to choose this platform outright, but what I can do is provide killer content about these markets. And now, by automating these tools like Perplexity and ChatGPT, I can analyze and I can write detailed reports about specific markets like the agricultural sector. And I can do this really fast. I've been working on these automations for months now, and I'm super excited to have over 540 people as subscribers on YouTube, and over 300 of those people have signed up to the course. This is amazing to me, and I'm super happy to be answering all the questions from people who have signed up. Thank you, everyone. It's these automations that have been the big game changer. Once we dialed in the content structure, we can set it up to run without any human input. That's right. No more daily grind. This is the passive part of the passive income. Every day, the automations will pump out really good content. They will publish it, and they'll even distribute it across the social media platforms. Yes, the automations may take some time to build, but once they are running, it's like printing money. But since we're planning this in advance, why stop with just one revenue stream? We'll be promoting related products like trading view indicators and high-ticket educational resources on this platform. If you're going to create an income stream with AI, we may as well make several income streams. And the AI-powered system makes scaling our successes easier. Now let's get real about our work today. We're not going to see cash rolling in tomorrow. The search engines will need time to index the content. We'll need to share it on social media. People will have to find this content and find it useful and come back to it. But once the flywheel starts turning, we'll be sitting back watching the revenue hit our account every day at 6 p.m. just like clockwork. I'm not going to start off covering 10 different markets at once. First, we'll get one working, and then we're going to scale this system hard. If you put in the effort now and you build it and you automate it, this can build truly passive income. And I want to work with those people who are willing to go after it. Subscribe to the channel, drop your comments below, and I will send you this blueprint so that you can start taking action. I just completed a test of the old automation that I created back in March of 2024. And it wouldn't run straight off the bat. I had to make some adjustments. So in order to make those adjustments, I took the prompt that I had and I brought the information over to Perplexity, and I asked for it to help me create the prompt that I'll need to get the information out of this that I want. And so I gave it my original prompt that I used last March, and I asked for an improvement. What I've done then is I went through and I copied all the details in and I tried it and it didn't quite work. So I came back and I asked for a bit of an improvement. And this is really interesting how Perplexity is different than ChatGPT. I have a system prompt, then I have a user prompt, then I have the assistant prompt, then the user prompt, assistant, and then finally the user prompt in order to finish off the command. I was getting a runtime error of 524, but I found that by changing the model that I was using here from the huge model down to the large model made the automation run all the way through. I'm a lot more familiar with ChatGPT now, and as I review the prompts that I used last March, I can see that I only used the user prompt. I didn't have the system prompt, and I didn't have the assistant prompt that really help make the output a lot more specific. So I'll update those as well here. I'm going to update these as well, but I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me the information that it thinks I should be using its services for. So here I dig down to where the content actually came out from this automation, and I'm going to copy this and I'm going to bring it over to ChatGPT. I'm going to tell it that I have this report and that I want it to tell me what it can do to help me with reporting or expanding on this report. So it's a pretty simple prompt I'm using, that I'm telling it that I have a report on corn supply and demand, and I want it to tell me what additional research it can provide to help make this report more helpful to a speculative commodities trader. And this is important because these are the people who I want to sign up through this exchange and start trading on the exchange. So I make a small bit of the fee from their trading. There we have it. So now I'll copy and paste these into the automation commands. So now we have the improvements added, where we have Perplexity AI has written its own commands and ChatGPT has written its own commands. And now let's run and see how this turns out. All right, so the article has been sent through to digital currency traders in a draft format. So here we are, the draft format, unveiling the 2024 corn market secrets, record yields and unexpected trends. Oh, that sounds engaging. So I'll do some editing on this. So we start off with ChatGPT. Well, after reviewing and reading through the way the reports came out, I'm going to reorganize so that the Perplexity report actually is above the ChatGPT report, and then the ChatGPT report can summarize everything. So it really does flow quite nicely that way. Analysis down below there. Now I need to include a caveat that this is AI research. And I also want to include some additional branded formatting at the end of all of these posts that will go to my referral links now. So here's where the money is going to be made. This is the referral program that I'll be promoting. And it is simplefx.com, where people can trade the price of corn with futures. And if they trade this on this platform and they make trades on this, I'll get paid in cryptocurrency. So I can earn in Dogecoin, I can earn in Litecoin, I can earn in Bitcoin, and I can choose to get the payout every single day at 6 p.m. You can see here in my referral dashboard that I'm starting out right from scratch again. This has really gone quiet, and I want to see if I can revive it by using these AI tools to create great content and then just provide this as an option for somebody who's trading corn prices. But when I zoom out to the last year, you can see that I've made $187 in total revenue for the year. So I think this is going to be really worthwhile to start getting some activity going, since I can automate this. And I want to see if I can turn this into a passive revenue stream. Is this something you can copy and just do as well? Or should you do the research manually in order to make this kind of money? So I've gone through the process to create a specific campaign for this. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to take it over to LinkedIn and share it there. And I'm going to use the LinkedIn shortener in order to share this on every different place so that nobody can see the referral link. And now that I have that link, I can be sure that I include it in my automation. First, I want to put it just bare so that I can see it all the time. And then I want to put a link to, and then I can copy that over and over again to different places, because that'll be the main revenue stream that I want people to see in every different place. Trade corn, trade corn, trade corn. And I'll make it look better a little bit later as we go through this. Filling in these links at the bottom of every post is really important. One of those butterfly effects that it takes a little extra step here to get this all formatted, but it works for you every single post afterwards. Important improvements. We've gone through and we've improved the Perplexity AI prompt so that it gives us a really great report. Now we have a title from ChatGPT, and then we went through and we improved the ChatGPT additional research, which is bringing back some fantastic information. The third big thing we changed was to go inside the Medium publication so that we have our very first drafts ready to go. It's going to provide our content. It has our referral links in it. And it also has a whole bunch of standard information down at the bottom of the post for every post. So now we are a couple steps closer to turning this whole thing into actual revenue. I only want to produce one of these every single week. So I'm going to do another test of this post. I'll format it and I'll publish it, and then we'll run this again next week. So let's run the automation here. Once we get it going, I'll publish this article. Instead of looking at corn, tomorrow I'm going to set up an automation that will report on coffee price supply and demand. So let's run this automation and get everything prepared for corn. I'll have that article published. I'll format it, and then I'll get that out onto the website so that the social media will automatically share it to our Facebook, our Twitter, X, Reddit, and LinkedIn as well. Now, if I was in your shoes, I would be itching to put this to work for myself so that I could finally have these results working for me while I'm doing something else. Getting this content out there is the very first step, but putting these automations in place is the way to get the content out there. Let's see how this turned out. I'll go to the stories for digital currency traders, and here we can see the second report that was generated. So now we can see that the Perplexity report is up top, and then it's got a second report that it does in code that I'll need to remove. And then we have the link. This link will take you to a page that's not linked in. That's pretty cool. But when we go through where the link is an actual hyperlink, it doesn't give us that. It just says trade corn, and it shows the LinkedIn shortened URL. This is super exciting. I'm going to go through and format this and have it published, and tomorrow we'll work on the coffee report. If you want to grab this automation and get to work right away, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and I'll reply with a link that'll give you this automation. If you want to have help setting everything up, grab the whole 7-day trial and grab all of the automations, go through everything, get this stuff working for yourself. And if it's providing a bonus for you, stick around in our community. We're growing fast. Thanks for being here. I'm super stoked with all these automations and the potential to make real passive income. Stay safe, everyone. Here's to your success.